Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to my new video. This is Sampath. You're watching Sampath Samfx YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to explain in detail regarding this MIUIVN edition on this Poco XC/NFC. We'll be seeing all the benchmark results and CPU throttling test, and even some of the customization, not some, most of the customizations are available in this MIUIVN edition. Stay tuned till the end of the video, and if you're first time to this channel, hit that subscribe button down below, guys, and also allow the bell notification by pressing the bell icon. And if you like the video, give it a like, and let's begin this video. This is the typical screen you get here. This is the settings panel. It's very smooth here, you can see, and this is how the home screen, and this is the app drawer you get. Also you get options here, and there is even color options like what we get in the Poco launcher. That's still available here. You can use it as a both MIUI launcher and even the Poco launcher. That's how it is. And before going into some of the customizations, we'll be showing first the benchmark results and all. You can see the SafetyNet status here. It will get passed, no need to worry. It's not a pre-routed ROM or anything like that. If you want, you can manually install the Magic's manager. That's what I can say here. And DRM information, again it will be level 1 only, as you can see. No need to worry regarding that. You can watch all the OTT application in high definition resolution. Now moving into some of the benchmark results. First I'll start with the Geekbench score. So you can see 748 is the single score and 1834 is the multi score, and I'm using 6.1.0 Geekbench, and Android version is 30, and Linux 4.14.190 has the kernel in this particular ROM. And this is the CPU throttling test. You can see maximum is around 151 and minimum is around 120, and average is 141 million JPS, and it's throttled to 86% of its max performance. And this is not a 100 test, guys. This is actual test. Like if I go into options in the CPU throttling test, you can also see the app opening time. As you can see, this is 20 thread test, and this you can see the recent apps, how it is floating like this. You can customize some of them. Will be explaining in detail within a while. Before that, we'll be showing some of the basic settings like dialer. You can see here there is a direct video call feature available in this particular ROM, and even the call recording option is given. It will not announce the other person that you are recording a call, which is very good. People like that. That's provided in this particular ROM. And if I go into settings, there you can customize some more. You can even block list enable them. As you can see, there are some exceptions. If you want to block such exceptions, you can add here. It will directly get block numbers, and again some of the other things, notifications, other things like call recording, forwarding, waiting, auto answer, and advanced settings. Those things you can customize here, which is pretty good. Even the messages also will be remaining same here. You get a Me messages application. You can even block some of the spam messages coming from other websites and all. You can block them. And this is typical home, I mean the screen here. Before that, the Antutu benchmark, I want to show you that. And you can see app opening time takes a little bit of time. Once you flash the ROM, it takes 1 to 2 days to adjust. Now you can see 4 lakhs, I mean 18,923 is the score, and temperature was decreased actually 1.9 degrees Celsius, and 2% of battery has been dropped, which is very good here. Temperature has been decreased up to 2 degrees Celsius, which is very good. It's a thermally optimized ROM. You can use it as a daily driver if you are looking for that kind of ROM in terms of MIUI and customizations. Now we'll be moving into customization. I hope everything will be explained in the gallery. Let's see this one. You get recognize text option, recognize table option is also given. If it is a table one, then it will recognize. As of now, there is no table in the particular photograph. If you have, that can be done here. This is new thing, haven't seen before in any of the MIUI ROMs. And you can copy, you can adjust, you can take protective watermark for the photo and other things as it is here. Details and all things you can do here. This is how the gallery application. And if I go here in the edit section, again allow it. Basic, if I go into AI, again you get a sky feature, it's getting downloaded. Those things are there. Even you can add the stickers from here. Erase option is given. If you want, you can choose the objects and lines, and this is the opacity you can control from here. Other things are given, even the video editor is given. If I had video, I would have been showed. These are the basic MIUI 14 customization, and some of them are advanced, like recognizing table, and those things are still good. Internet connectivity, I haven't faced any issues, and 3.5 mm headphone jack. I'm using this Mi dual driver headphones. I really like the output in this particular ROM. You also get some settings in the sounds. I'll first start with the sounds only. Yeah, if I go here, there are some customization like ringtone you can choose from here. There are some options pre-installed here. You can identify services, and there is some more options. Choose online ringtone. I mean, it will go back to theme sections. You can customize these things here, and this individually you can adjust the seek here, and sound assistant, if you want you can enable that. And in the additional settings you get all these options. If you want, you can enable or disable from here. In the sound effects, again Harman Kardon has been showed. I thought it's just a gimmick, just named like that, but once you start listening in the earphones by disabling this and enabling this, and preset, it's all depends upon your type of video or audio listening, but once you turn on and listen the audio, you will amazed to hear the audio using this. I really amazed, I mean I really surprised using this particular one. Assign buttons and headphone buttons, you can do that. That's really good in my opinion. The audio settings have been revamped here, and it is working fine with this Mi dual driver headphones. Now we'll be starting with this wallpapers and personalization. Here always on display is working fine. If you want display items, if you want to make it always, you can do that. For 10 seconds after tapping you can do that, and you can manually customize here based on the battery saver. That's really good. Let's turn off and see. As you can see, this is how the always on display. You also get notifications once it appear here. Double tap to wake and sleep is simply missing, and there is one more bug also. I will be explaining within a while regarding that. And you get all the basic stuff in the always on display. And again, this is wallpaper stuff. Yeah, this is lock screen layout. You can add the owner info and choose the different styles. Nothing much here. Icons, again you get this background colors here. You can do that. You can increase the icon size from here. And again, style, if you install some of the third-party themes, you can manually change them, which is quite interesting. And wallpapers, you get plenty of wallpapers here. MIUI 14 and other old MIUI 13 12.5 wallpapers are also pre-included. This one is not getting downloaded. That's one more bug. And themes, again it will revert back to themes. And again, fonts, you get plenty of options here. You can increase or decrease that. Effects, again notification effects, you can change from here. I just kept none. You can keep it whatever you want. This is all the wallpapers and personalization settings. Other settings like now always on display and lock screen, I already explained. Again, same options here. Rise to wake is given. Detect gaze option, reply to a message, ability to reply an incoming message from the lock screen. If you want, you can enable them. Expand top notification, if you want to expand the top notification, you can do that. Wallpaper carousel, I don't recommend to use that. Again, charging animation, let me show you this once I am into the options. Now let me show that first. Here by default there is already a charging animation has been kept. Let me show that. As you can see, this is how the charging animation, it's really cool in my opinion. As you can see, not just in the lock screen, even in the home screen you can see there is a graph coming here, entire screen edges, and there is a 33-watt charging support. Obviously it's an MIUI based ROM. You can see now if I change into flow, charging animation flow, let me do this once again. Yeah, now let's connect. Now it is a flow option, but still it is showing the what is this, glow only. Let's make it wave. maybe you need to restart once. Let's do that within a while. Nothing has been changed, even I restart a smartphone, but still the options remain same. Only one type of option has been given here. As you can see, this how it looks while it is charging. Even if I change it, we'll be going into this always on display and lock screen. If I go into charging animation, again if I keep it flow also, it will remain same. As you can see, even if I keep it to glow, again it will do the same settings here. Hope they will add in the upcoming build, but still this new animation looks very good, pretty good. If you like that, give it a like to this video too, and also comment down, did you like or did you have any other options here to find out. And there is a disable reboot menu. If you want, you can do that, but who will do that, I don't know. Advanced power menu, if you want, you can enable that. Let me show you that. Once you hold power press and button, if you go into reboot, then you will show the advanced restart button. From here, pocket mode launch camera is given. Now moving into display, again it's quite interesting. First you need to turn on dark mode and go into options and select here adjust text and backgrounds automatically and wallpapers to dark mode. And if certain individual app you want to force it to dark mode, that also you can be done here. As you can see, it can be done in this particular ROM. You can even schedule the dark mode. Will be coming back from this brightness level. Again you get automatic brightness option, will be working fine, as you can see. And minimum auto brightness percentage, you can enable that. Additional brightness reduction and sunlight mode, which will be very much useful if you are going to use this smartphone outside, then you need to enable that. Will be better visual experience in my opinion. Again brightness level as said, and anti-flicker mode is given, but this is an LCD one, why it get flickered, as you know. Reading mode is also given, which is quite interesting. You get both the options, classic and paper, and you can schedule them, and you can increase or decrease the intensity of those options. Color scheme, again you get plenty. I always keep saturated and warm. I mean in the video at least it looks a little bit punchier, then I kept those settings. And refresh rate, again you get default, and you can customize them up to 120, from 50 to 120, that also you can do, but keep it default, it will be auto switching itself. AI Imagine engine is also given, I just turned on. I think this all just ported from Xiaomi 13, hence you are getting this anti-flicker mode and AI Imagine engine. That will not make a huge difference. And if you want to disable this Milan Pro font, you can do that. Again here there are font settings again, and animation again. While in the settings, if you want to change the animations, like let me do this alpha, let's show you. As you can see, this is how the animation, I think you are seeing here. You can see the settings here. Now as you can see, even while going up and even downsides, those options has been improved here. I mean the animation has been set here. If I again change it to translate left, let's see how it goes. As you can see, it is translating left even while going, I mean scrolling upwards and downwards, both the options has been given here. Those are the cool things only available in MIUIVN edition that you can utilize once you flash this particular ROM. And flashing method, I have done so many videos, and I recommend the firmware always. Firmware flashing is very much important while flashing any of the custom ROM, not just to this device, for any other device. I recommend to use firmware 14.0.1 global one. When you get a latest firmware, try to use the global firmware, that will not give any problems to you. Again display will be showing one more animation here, the fold one. Now you can see this how the animation looks like, the fold. Based on that you can change them. I will keep to alpha. And interpolation also you can do that. I mean you can accelerate them, decelerate, overshoot, bounce effects, right click and linear. Some of the settings you can do from here, and you can even set the animation duration from here. Me account menu on the top, if you want to get that in the settings menu, then you can enable that. And again when devices is in VR, auto rotate screen, rounding the windows, if you want to make this rounded corners, you can do that. And picture in picture mode size, once the app is supported, if you want to make that to a particular size like medium and large, you can do that from here based upon your liking. These are the display settings you get here. I really like the type of animations and again dark mode implementation, which is really good here. Sound and vibration already explained. Notification and control center, again these are the lock screen notifications, and you can choose the format here, show notifications and contact and show notification, but hide the content and don't show any of the things in the lock screen. You can enable from here. Those options are given here, and individually you can disable the options from here. I mean the notification from here. Again hide temporarily you get here, and badges if you want you can enable or disable for individual apps. I'll do one thing, I'll turn off the dark mode. Yeah, now it's fine. And this is the quick settings. Well, here also there are some customization, we'll be explaining within a while. I am into that, we'll be showing that. App notifications, again for individual app you can enable or disable notification shade. If you want you can even enable the group notification, and other settings you can read from here. You can customize between these two. Notification effect, and as I said you can keep anything you want. Control center style, you get these two options, and long press the internet button in the blind you get these two options. This is new thing. Additional cards, again I disabled all these things. And change call side, to swap the notifications you can use left side for notification. If you enable that it will be vice versa, that's also present here. Again items to show on the lock screen, and again status bar here, icons in the status bar. Again status bar style, you get plenty of customization. As you can see, clock to left, I mean here as you can see now the clock has been moved towards your right side. You can change like that from here. Status bar style, there are plenty are given. Even if you want to keep this style one, as you can see now it will be like this. There are a lot more options, you can play around them. And again not just that, you can even choose the size of the clock in the status bar. If you want you can decrease them or increase them, and even the color of the clock also you can change from here. If you want you can enable the show seconds from here, which is quite interesting in my opinion. Again battery settings, again battery style, you get some of them here, not that much, but still there are some options. As you can see, if I keep like this, now the battery bar has been enabled. Let me do this. Yes, left and right you can do that. These are some customizations available here. Icon size of this battery style, you can increase or decrease, cropping, offsetting, interest rate, offset. You can see here plenty of customization. And if it is in 20%, you can change the color, 40, 60. Based upon that you can change font also, you can change from here. SIM icons, again you get this kind of options, like Realme and some of the other options, Xperia kind of things, those can also be done. Wi-Fi icons also you can customize here. Network type next to the icon, if you want you can enable that. And again iOS notification clock, if you just enable, yeah, it will be changing notification center to iOS style. Okay, this one will be changed. I don't see any major change. As you can see, even if I enable or disable, it remains same here. And network type, location, hide NFC icon, you can hide some of the icons from here. Charging animation, charging style only on the sides, status bar only turned off, show everywhere, I kept that. Anima visibility in portrait, you can enable or disable this. These are the options you get here. Again hide notch and notch in individual app. For certain app, if it is not playing in full screen, you can enable that from here. Show weather, if you want you can choose the city and description. Those things are also clearly given here. Again these are the things. And now moving into this notification center, as you can see now the brightness toggle and volume panel are vertically assigned, and some of the toggles are given. If you hold and press this, the edit section, you get sliders location. This is actually normal thing what we get in the stock MIUI ROMs, but this one I really like it. And there is even this kind of options, as you can see. Yeah, this how it is. And if I go here, if you slide downside, as you can see, now you can even select these extra toggles, as you can see. number of large tiles. This is, I really made this kind of video actually, and number of small tiles again here you can enable like this. Now move back here again, our sliders location, this how it is. This I made a short video which is trending in my channel, go and check out that. This is only available in MIUIVN edition, the edit section. Press and hold here, you get sliders location and all these things. As you can see, there are plenty options are available. This how it is. I really like this kind of customization that's only available in MIUIVN edition. Many more customization will be explaining in out. That's one I really like it. And now moving into the home screen, again bunch of customization available here. First thing is animation speed. It will be kept balanced by default. Keep it fast, looks quite fast here. System navigation, again between buttons and gestures, definitely choose the gestures. And if you want to hide this full screen indicator, you can do that from here, and gesture confirmation enable or disable from here. Again home screen, you get classic light mode with app drawer, and again plenty of options. As I said, group icons by color. It's a Poco launcher option which is included here. If you want, you can enable or disable from here. -1 screen, again you get 3 options. If you want, you can do that. App wall settings is also given, you can customize that. Here search bar provider is simply missing. Lock screen home layout, if you want to lock it, you can do that. Home screen layout, again you get plenty of options here. You can see up to 8x22, which is a massive one. If you want, you can group them and add it in the home screen. Icons, again as I said, you can choose the individual colors to icons. And customizations, oh god, customize home screen, you get app opening and hiding, animation speed, you can individually customize them. If you want quick enough, you can improve it to, increase it to maximum level. Remove unlock animation, if you don't want that, you can remove that. Hide icon captions, you can hide some of the labels in the bar, and even the closing folder, automatically close the folders once it's open. That also can be done from here. Manually, if you adjust here, it will be done automatically on the home screen. Number of columns per folder, again if you want, you can add 4 scrolling desktops. If you want that, you can add them. Optimize unlock animation, again you can optimize that. If you enable that, again you get plenty of options here. Let me go that same option. Yeah, always show clock and status bar, reboot launcher, double tap, you can change here. Customization, as you can see, these are the options. You can assign them for a shortcut, double tap, and even swipe up. Let me enable this double tap to close, turn off the screen. That's there. Okay, swipe up, again you need to change here. Swipe up to get the notification panel. Application for double tap, as you can see, if you want to keep the application, that is also possible here, which is quite interesting in this particular room. And arrange items and recents, oh god, horizontally. Animation style, again as I said, star will be reloading the thing. As you can see, this is a star kind of effect. Recent items, as you can see, and here blurred apps will be the next option. That's the one thing I want to show. Yeah, and I was right to left. Now you can see this how it is, which is very interesting. Right to left, there are some more options like cubic, it will move cubic, as you can see. Like this also you can do from this particular, which is cool enough, right? This kind of options only available in this MIUIVN edition only. And if you want to make it a center thumbnail, you can enable that. Thumbnail size you can close, closing animation duration and thumbnail size, you can customize them manually. And again options like blur app previews, as I said just now, you can do that from here for individual apps. And show memory status, it's showing here, which is cool in my opinion. Now fingerprint, face unlock, and screen lock options has been given plenty here. Let me show that. Those are provided here. Pattern visible or not, you can enable or disable, those things are given. Fingerprint unlock is also quite good. Let me show the options also. Fingerprint options, it's not press or anything like it, just tap, it will get unlocked. Let me show that. As you can see, it's get unlocked. You can assign them for app lock and fingerprint payments too, but face unlock is simply missing. This is a bug as I noticed. As you can see, it will show to add face data. Now even if I enable, it just keep on registering, as you can see, loading camera, but it will not recognize my face. This is the one bug. Simply you can't use face unlock in this particular ROM, but there are more customizations. You can see again, wireless emergency alerts, you get plenty here. Just enable or disable from here. And security, again you get plenty of options. These are some region specific options. Safety and emergency, as I said, again these are also region specific. Privacy and protection. Battery, you get again here options. You can even see the temperature and charge, how many times it is charged. And performance mode, if you enable that, you get little more better benchmark results, and battery life is quite good here, but not the best what I can say. Also the charging speeds are quite good using the 33 watt charging. And app settings, again you get plenty of options here. System app settings, manage apps, you can do that, and you can choose the default apps from here. Like for example browser, if you want to change that, you can do that from here. Some of the options you can select here. Play video, I'll select Mi Video. Media player, there are some of the options pre-installed which are very good. App lock is given. Permissions, dual apps you can enable from here, which is quite good. All the options are also given. In the additional settings, again you get a region here, you can change them. It's by default it's China, you can change them here. Accessibility menu is also given, which is quite good and handy feature. I was been explaining them from beginning. Gesture shortcuts, again you get plenty of options here. You can assign them. Quick ball is no one going to use it, but it is a handy feature. One-handed mode is also given, and clear speaker options is also given. Floating windows, why not? You can use the sidebar also for games and video apps. You can manually assign them. If you want, you can enable for each and every app. Just always show. Conversation bubbles are also given, which is quite interesting in this particular one. These are MIUI 14 features. And LED light, again you can assign for light up when charging, and blink light for pulse notification. Enterprise mode is also given. These are the customization. And screen time, which is nothing but digital well-being. These are the settings. You get location, everything is working fine. You can ask for carrier here. Those are the things. Location axis and some of the other settings you can see regarding location. Maps are also working fine. I really like the kind of implementation for this particular ROM. Even though it is a ported ROM, the many of the features are working fine. Just that face unlock and slight app opening delays while you flash on first boot, these things will happen. But overall it's a very good perfect ROM and the best customizable ROM for Poco X/NFC. Definitely you need to try this ROM if you are a MIUI enthusiastic person. I mean MIUI based custom ROMs. Other kind of ROMs are also coming soon. It's a long lengthy video. I hope you like it. There is a lot of effort has been there behind this long video. Will be appreciation with your likes. Will yeah, before ending the video you get a proper MIUI camera, nothing like any Leica integrated or anything like that. Everything will be working fine. Just they have mentioned some of the bugs in the note section. Do check out in the description. Overall it's a all-round ROM. You should definitely use it as a daily driver. We'll meet you with another interesting video. Until that, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.